My name is Mike Rainone. I'm from Long Branch, New Jersey, and I sing and play guitar in a band called Shadowbox, which consists of myself, Mike Rainone on guitar and vocals as well, my brother Dan Rainone on drums, and John Maroney on the bass guitar. We just released an album this year called Flat Moon, and today we're going to talk about a few specific tracks that I think stand out. So the track Without a Word, I came up with that whole song and it was finished, and the song on the album is still the same progression as when I wrote it, but there's little things that are different that Mike added, which is why it's one of my favorite songs, because originally it was like because I tend to write very straightforward, and then Mike sent me a demo of what he thought. It was basically the same exact song, except when that riff came in, it was. So it was the same progression. He just changed it to that because it's kind of like, you know, plain and standard. And then he added a harmony to the vocals that I wrote that totally made it way better. And lyrically, that's one of my favorite songs too, because I like to paint a picture more than have the meaning be super obvious. I like people to figure it out for themselves. Like that song, Mike thought that song was about like censorship, when really it was just about me trying to get out of a bad situation with a girl. So, you know, that's fun. So yeah, Walk On By is probably my favorite song on the album, just because it was the most unexpected song. Because I never thought Mike would want to, like, I had this and then the vocal melody was kind of poppy, you know, it was kind of like so I was just messing with that one day, and Mike was like, wait, play that again. He made me play it like 50 times. And then we went downstairs in his house, he had a piano, and I was like, I think that would sound good on piano. And we basically mapped out the whole song in 20 minutes. And then the next time I saw him, he had, you know, kind of rearranged some of the melodies and written some lyrics. And that song is actually about, people think it's like a love song. It's actually about a homeless guy who's seeing people walking by, and, you know, he'll see someone who's like unbelievably beautiful and just make a whole thing out of it. Like, you know, fall in love basically in that moment, because that's all he has. It's a pretty depressing, you know, topic to write about, and I don't know how it even came about, but it's my favorite one. Drowning Flowers is one of my favorites. That was completely written by Mike, and it's one of my favorites because it's kind of like Without a Word, where Mike thought it was about one thing. I don't actually know what this song is about. I think it's just about two people who aren't compatible that keep trying to get together, and I'm pretty sure he uses it as a metaphor to like the entire world, but that's just what I think, and I kind of like not knowing, because it keeps the song a mystery and it keeps it fun. But as far as like choruses and stuff like that, I think it's one of the catchier songs on the album. Stay This Time is one of my favorites because it's the oldest song on the album. Like, I started writing that song in 2014, and the album didn't come out till this year, so it's been around for a while, and it took me a while to finish it lyrically. But it's more, like I said, I like to usually paint pictures when I write lyrics rather than portray a clear message. This one's a pretty clear message. It's just about how it's, for lack of a better explanation, it's just about how it's shitty to lose people and trying to move forward when you feel like you're stuck because of you know, grieving or whatever it might be. And yeah, I think as far as, like, same thing with Drowning Flowers, as far as catchiness, you know, good hooks and stuff like that, I think this song is one of the best ones.
Shadowbox's album Flat Moon is currently available to stream on all major streaming platforms, as well as for digital purchase on Bandcamp.